Raising Kanan. Level up and stay in your lane, man. It's your boy, Dandy.
EP6.
Bang bang boomerang.
Yes, so episode behind, so we got to go over both. Level up. This was the showcase episode.
Mm-hmm.
We see famous. Is it Puerto Rican famous? Something else famous. Something famous. Puerto Rican famous.
Oh, that was his full name? His full rap name? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
Puerto Rican famous and Kanan, hanging flyers out. It was funny to me too because I hadn't realized Kanan hadn't heard the song yet. I mean, obviously you don't find out till the end of the episode.
Yeah, because he was never in the studio sessions.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly the order everything happened, but I know they were setting up stuff for the showcase. We eventually get to a point where we see that Lulu is at the club setting up. He's paying for everything.
Oh, yeah.
His sister comes in and kind of plays him about,
They just coming to you for everything, huh?
Yeah, exactly. And you're using our money and
Yeah.
blah, blah. And, basically, he's kind of taking over the production organization on the low.
Oh, yeah.
It's a slow transition, but he's kind of taking it. Do y'all think that actor walks around like this all day in real life?
Oh, Lou?
Yeah.
I mean, he got it down.
Oh yeah.
He definitely is familiar with that demeanor and everything like that. So
I mean, you looking
cool.
through your eyelashes all day. It's kind
I
of
mean, when he was on Snowfall, he kind of had that kind of look
really.
to a certain extent, but this is like more
Low eyes.
raw, So to a certain extent.
I hope not. I don't like talking to people with low eyes. You know what I'm saying? Does this make you want to double check? Am I lying?
Yeah. So he sets everything up, and then he tells Rock that they ain't selling there. And then he goes to talk to Unique and asks Unique to not sell there. I love the whole way, like he just walks in the Unique's barbershop, and Unique's reaction to everything is just too cool.
Yeah. He chill.
I mean, Joey is still in this role.
Yeah, he really is.
He's still in this role, and I just love the amount of.
I need a Unique album from Joey Badass.
Yo, do next album cover just be Unique on the cover.
Oh.
Yeah. But yeah, I enjoy what he brings to the role just because he has that aura about him, and you can tell he's not phased.
No.
And I think I like that about his character. Like he's not easily phased at all. And Lou ain't either.
Nah.
Lou got to walk to him where he's just like, yo, I'm here on business.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this showcase done. I don't want nothing happening, So I kind of respect that.
I like how Unique is not. He's so chill. Like he doesn't even feel like a big bad in some regards, man. Every time I see him in scenes, like I'm just waiting for him to do something just so cool. He always got the tight gear. And, like, he's running the organization. Everybody has so much respect for him. So you can just feel the energy with those guys, man. You low-key kind of root for him, too. Shout out.
So he goes to Unique. Unique agrees to not sell there. But then he tells Homeboy that just switched over groups on the low, what we kind of called that, right? That I need y'all to go shoot the place up.
Yeah.
I didn't get that.
I don't remember the order everything happened. So don't mind me if I'm jumping around. We kind of cut to Jukebox watching TV on the couch. The doorbell rings, and it's Nicole.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
super happy to see Nicole.
Yeah.
Basically, right. I wasn't going to let you show up. I told you I wanted to see your house.
Yeah.
And she said, a lot of people ask me if I was lost. Yes, of course they do. If you're white and you end up in a black neighborhood, black people ask you if you're lost. Because it's like for your safety, they're like, you might want to get the fuck up out of here.
Real talk.
Like we don't want anything to happen to you because it's gonna get real hot if something happens to you around here.
For real.
So they had kind of a brief conversation. We also see Rock confront what's his name?
The guy from The
Symphony.
Wire. Oh.
Symphony.
Oh yeah.
She confronts
I'm jumping
Symphony.
ahead. My bad.
She confronts Symphony about the whole Kanan thing and him lying about it. And she pretty much breaks the whole thing up. That's later on in the episode, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's pretty upset. She's PO'd.
As she should.
And I guess so. And like for the most part, that's the episode centered around. I feel like Rock went to go see my
this
man
guy right here.
Yeah,
Azimuddin?
yeah,
Dean.
Oh,
she goes to see Dean
Yeah.
about the connection, and then he basically is like, "Look, we cut you off."
Mm-hmm.
And I think they
I'm selling
alluded to
everything
that
that you
guy.
need.
They clipped him too.
Yeah, they
The
killed
guy-
homeboy that she got to snitch on the drop.
Yeah.
So Unique's paying extra 20% to get the drop. So she goes to the lady in the store, Juliana, something like that. And she basically tells her, "I need to speak to your cousin."
Yeah.
Burke shows up, and
Burke-
Howard called out of work.
Yeah,
So-
that was Burke episode, driving around everywhere.
Yeah, so Burke is kind of like driving around. She sees Nicole be walked to the
bus stop
with Juke. She kind of talks to her about it and alludes to something that's my theory, and she's just like, I could talk to you about it because I know about things that other people wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable talking about. That was a key point. But at the end of the day, the main thing is they get to the party. It's a dope party. Kanan has the talk jukebox and they're going on stage. Nicole's kind of in the back, just smoothly hanging around, but nobody really knows who she is except for Kanan. They go out, do the song. Kanan gets the realization, like, damn, you wrote a song about us killing
Before you get to that moment, I like the moment between him and Juke when he was getting her out the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was a really dope, touching moment.
Damn, excuse me. Yeah, I thought that was really cool just to show that dynamic between them and how Nicole knew that, Kanan, you can talk to her, I know. And probably because Juke probably talked about Kanan a lot and everything like that. So I thought that was dope.
Yeah.
You want to add anything?
No. That was a really cool scene, man. Like it shows their closeness. That's why I just love Juke in this, man. She has so much personality, so much character in this story.
So we see Nicole in the top balcony, and some dudes is trying to holler at her. The dudes from, I guess they were from Harlem, from the Bronx. I can't remember. I just know Luke checked them out the side, but they all got scared when they saw Rock. And he tries to talk to Nicole. And then Camacho tries to come over, and he has some weed, but he's lacing it with crack or with cocaine, one or the other. I'm not quite sure. And, Lou's girl's basically like, do whatever you want. You don't have to do it. She hits it. She gets high beyond belief, and she enjoys the show. And she kind of goes in the babble version of Nicole on the bus on her way home when she's with Juke. Like, I don't want you to be with anybody else. Like, she was out of it. She was beyond high. But yeah, they homeboy kind of gives Lou the signal that they there to start shooting. He hits somebody to kind of make it look oblivious, but homeboy still gets caught up. I thought they killed him, but they didn't. They just dropped him off in front of the house. My man got some booty in the back of the car. Kanan got some booty. I feel like
Who got booty?
It's like Lou got some booty in the car. He looked like he ain't want to do
and Jessica.
it. He was looking mad.
Him and Jessica was back in the car, back in the back of the car.
Oh, shout out to the booty.
Yeah, he was mad in the limo. It was a booty session.
It was a quick
Famous got some head. It was a booty session.
Yeah, Famous did get head in the bathroom. He did.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean that was that episode pretty much in a nutshell, right? Yeah. So the next episode starts off with the Rock dropping homeboy off. We find out he's still alive. He lost an eye and a kidney.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Goodness.
Yeah, that really sucks. And they go to a double date with Davina and Symphony.
Yeah, that was cool.
Without Rock knowing.
That conversation was annoying to me. I ain't gonna front, but I'm glad they patched it up.
Man tried to sing.
I thought it was cool. That was one of my moves right there. You know what I'm saying?
Not only that, man, he said he like Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates?
It's like, Hall & Oates, they got some shit.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Don't sleep on Hall & Oates, man.
Better rock out, man.
Yeah, but, the dinner looks like it went cool. They kind of threw some shots back and forth about Rock and Symphony being old. Like, go listen to some jazz music or something.
Watch some black and white movies.
Yeah, watch some black and white movies. That was cool. I just like the little simple things. Like, she's like, looked at the driver, block is hot.
The block is hot.
And then, she told Lou to go. They doing a Supreme Mathematics conversation again. And he watches for homeboy. He's in there eating homegirl out. He busts in with the gun, rolled off just in time. That's how you know he practiced that shit.
Boy was gone,
He in the middle of oral sex and then just rolls off and grabs his gun. Like, you got to practice that. Like, you got to convince your girl to do practice runs on that. Like,
oh my God.
Like, hold on, what if I'm on this angle? Let me. Oh,
nah.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody who can run barefooted, you know what I'm saying?
Down the street.
Down the street can do it.
I thought it was funny how they had the camera perfectly panned with the fence.
Yeah, exactly.
That was some great camera work, y'all.
Yeah, shout out to that. That was hilarious. And you knew he was running fast. He was running on his tippy toes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he was on his tippy toes. He was
out.
Anybody
who ever ran
he
barefooted,
ran all the way to Unique's house.
Oh, yeah. That's the fastest form, man. Barefoot.
In the middle of the street, though?
You got to.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Like,
got to.
I would want to, like, you know, like middle of the street. I just think you're an open target.
Nah, been there. I know that feeling right there, boy.
Oh,
Take
by
off.
the way, on the last episode before that, we saw Marvin and talking to Kanan about that spot right off the highway. So in the beginning of this episode, we also see Marvin actually utilizing that spot, and it's actually working and turning around really, really good for them. But he doesn't tell Rock about this because after they try to kill Homeboy, Lou goes to tell Rock about what happened. And Marvin's there, and Lou even mentions, like, yeah, I think Unique set up his people in front of the gas station off the highway. And Marvin just shuts it down, like, oh, word, I ain't heard about that.
Yeah,
I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, he shut it down.
Yeah, he shut it down. He didn't even want to, I guess he wants to show Rock that he's actually worth something. So he doesn't want to tell her what he's doing yet.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I thought that was cool, that conversation. They really come off as brothers.
Oh, absolutely.
Like the banner back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think we get another. I don't know exactly when it happened, but we get another. He goes to see Davina. She confronts him about the song.
Well, when he took her home.
Yeah.
And he confronts her about the song, and she asks him, you know, and he says, you know, rappers be talking about stuff they don't even a part of. It's not fake shit.
He said dropped 4 quarters and 2 dimes. That's $1.20. Like.
But she said, it was just like, but you are. So I thought that kind of stuck him real quick. Like, okay, yeah, he ain't about that love by I am.
I thought she was about to say, I snitched on you to Unique.
She ain't never gonna tell him that.
No. But either way, he ain't getting no cheeks because of that.
No.
We saw how messed up the situation was with the baby situation, because the baby was next door. That was kind of crazy. Aside from that, what? I don't even remember what happened next. Jukebox and Nicole.
Well, I was gonna say Lou going to the diner, but was that later?
That was later.
Oh, yeah.
So Jukebox and Nicole. Nicole's confirming that she's gonna come to the.
Oh yeah, they were shopping for dresses and stuff.
And she's shopping for dresses, and she sees something that she absolutely loves. We don't know what it is till later, but it ends up being this sharp ass suit.
Yeah.
A damn. Employee, did you leave everything in the dressing room?
Annoying.
Fucking.
But I've definitely heard that before as a teenager. I do love the whole she going to buy the pretzel, and like that's some real like teenage stuff right there, right?
Oh yeah.
But she goes to slide a letter inside of the book bag and finds a vial of crack that Kanan cooked up earlier in the episode
when Howard pulled him over, and he slipped it to Juke.
Did we talk about how?
Well, no, we didn't mention that. So let's backtrack a little bit. So Kanan basically tells Marvin's people that he's cooking up, and he basically makes a fucked up mission.
Yeah, I do this.
I'm the one who put all this thing into the gas station. Like that was the Kanan moment right there. Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he makes it so strong that motherfuckers is dying.
Is old boy hating?
Who?
At the end of the table? You think we're gonna have a problem? Him and Kanan gonna have
no, because his whole thing is. His thing is chain of command. Like Kanan's abusing.
Well, I don't mean like hating, like but I'm just saying, he hating at the fact that he's young, he ain't even about this life. It's just because he's Rock's son.
I don't think so. I think it's because he's fucking with the chain of command.
That's it. Yeah, he's just a weak. He's a weak soldier.
Yeah, because he's looking like I want to spaz on you,
but I can't.
Because who your mom is.
Yeah.
But bro, you don't got no power here. You can't tell. We waiting on Marvin. That's what he said.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what he said.
He said we waiting on Marvin, and Kanan cooked it. Fucked it up, killing motherfuckers. Marvin's attitude when he picked him up, bro.
Bro, it's real.
When they pull off,
and you ain't even got your feet in the car.
Oh yeah, I felt that one right there.
I thought that was a great detail right there. I ain't even gonna wait. I'm not patient enough for you to get in there. Like,
as soon as your ass touches the seat, I'm peeling out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So after that, that's when he's talking to Juke. Juke's trying to hide the dress or the tux there.
Yeah.
Because she's still worried about her dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's when Detective Howard shows up. He daps Juke. Juke takes the drugs. And Howard basically does what you guys were upset about, right? He's like, yeah, ask your mom about me.
Yeah, weird energy.
Just ask it.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like he just doesn't feel like it's his place, right?
Alright.
That'd be kind of weird to just walk up to him.
Hey, yo,
and
I'm
be
your
like,
daddy.
I'm your dad. I just found out that I might be your dad.
I mean, the stuff he's doing is weird. Ask your mom about me. Ask your mom about me. Like, nah, just say it. You're going to do all that. It's going to make it weird anyway.
Bruh, what is this supposed to mean?
You know,
I mean, I get what it's supposed to mean because, he wants, help on his surgery or whatever like that. But that scene wasn't necessary.
Yeah.
Then he got in the car with Burke.
Burke's
Children
putting
are
it
the future.
together. Yeah, I know. I thought he was about to start
Future.
singing Whitney Houston, man. But yeah, so Nicole steals the crack vial out of her purse. We all know where this is headed.
Yeah. Crack is whack.
They separate so they can go get ready for their event. So after that, we get Lou. He's going to get himself some food. And Unique kind of just comes in. We find out that bar is
Safe place.
yeah, it's basically what is it called?
Cold.
What country is that people always usually claim?
I feel like they said it too, and I forget what they said.
It starts with an S. Switzerland or something like that.
Yeah.
Either way, no shooting in that area.
Cold. Shout out.
But I just thought it was funny that Lou said something about the pussy eater.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, that was you.
Oh, yeah.
That he that was so smooth because he was just like, he said something. I hate these type of people and people
Yeah.
that eat pussy. But he had the realization like that was you, and just the demeanor on Unique face, just like, let him go, man. And it's just, I don't know.
Hey Lou, I'm gonna apologize for what's gonna be coming in the future. I was just like, I'd wait for you and shoot you right there. What you talking about? Apologize for later.
What I was confused about was, didn't Unique just try to get him killed? So, I wonder why he tried to bring him in to kind of
I don't
give him a
think he
heads up.
really wanted to get him killed. I felt like he was
No.
just trying to make sure if homeboy
Or
was
was a
down or
snitch or
not.
not.
Just testing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still, if you pull out a gun on somebody, like, there's only two ways that can end, So, I don't know, but I do like the gesture, and I thought Lou was real gangster, how he kind of did that whole, because you think it was like, yo, I'm not gonna turn on my sister. And he was like, nah, this ain't gonna work with no bitch.
You want to bite?
Yeah, you want to bite? Hey man, you mind my food getting cold? You mind? No.
And I think that's what I like about how he's killing the role. The demeanor of his characters is just like, I'm not even bothered.
Well,
But
both of their
both of their
them.
demeanors.
neither one
And
of
I
them
think
was
they
bothered.
respect that about each other in a weird type of way. I think that's why he came at Lou like that.
But
Right.
Arm, we've been saying since the beginning of the show that they're the most interesting characters on the show, right? So after that, what was Unique's comments 1080p? It was like that's a complex nigga and
Oh, no.
yeah, that's a riddle and a nigga. Yeah, that's a riddle and a nigga.
Yeah, wrapped in it. Yeah, it's a riddle.
A riddle wrapped in a nigga or something like that. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote that line, kudos
clean.
to you.
That was pretty clear.
That was a fire ass
Because I had to
bar.
rewind that. Like, what did you just say?
Yeah, it was a riddle wrapped in a nigga. Nigga is all, like, what?
We also saw Symphony and Rock makeup at the dinner, and they got it in twice. But after the second time, she asked about babies and
Shout out.
and her plans to get out of the game. But prior to that, Rock did go meet with Julia's brother, which was an interesting conversation.
We knew that was happening. though.
Now,
Yeah.
Lou had a moment in that situation where I think he was really accomplished at the showcase.
Yeah.
He was just like,
Streets
yeah, man,
need a
streets
body."
need a body.
What?
And-
But hold on, where was he listening to the song at?
I don't know. Was it on the radio?
It gets on the streets,
It
man.
gets on the streets,
It's on the
but
streets with the block is
That
out.
look that Lou gave, he was just like,
He's just like, I'm the shit, ain't I?
Yeah,
got
streets
this
need a
going
body.
on, man. So I thought that was pretty cool, man, because he felt so completed with that. But
Yeah, because word gets around. We're in this different age now where it's like, it's in our phone.
Yeah.
But yeah, back in the day, tapes and stuff, like that stuff would travel. Like, yo, did you hear this? And you'll have to
Yeah.
take it to a friend's house and go that whole route.
So we get to Juke, right? She's getting dressed. She's feeling herself in the mirror, dancing in the mirror. And Rock comes in, and Juke looks terrified to, like, explain what's going on. And,
Oh, yeah.
Rock's just like, hey, I'm not Marvin. Like pretty much, I know who you are. I just want you to be happy.
Yeah. And before that, we saw the girl who played a girlfriend,
Nicole.
Her parents had a conversation with her
about being a lesbian. Yeah, and she just said, you can't get pregnant from lesbian sex.
No, her mom straight up saying, "I just want you to use protection."
Yeah,
like trying to force her to have
Normally,
sex.
I wouldn't recommend it, but I really think you should do it.
In the course and all this other stuff.
And then she told her dad, and then the mom was on some. No, I didn't.
No, I did not. And he said, "Why would you say that? I didn't say that."
Golly.
That's so fucked up, bro.
But yeah, I just knew Rock was gonna drop Jukebox off, but Jukebox goes to the spot where they're supposed to meet at, while Nicole's in the house getting ready. She's listening to the song, the poem. I just don't understand how she got sad while she was listening to that, but she got sad enough to where she went and grabbed her crack pipe.
Because the mother kept on saying, come down here.
But she knew she had to do that. But she said, "I'm gonna ditch this dude when we get there."
No. I don't think she got sad. I think she wanted something to ease her stress at that moment. And
crack ain't the
you don't do that with the crack.
Nah.
But that's what she thought. She was just like, let me take something to forget about this moment so I can just go through this night without even thinking about it.
Well, she was reaching for the weed. She was trying to find weed. So something.
Right.
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. No, she was. Because that first bag that she grabbed.
So she went.
No, but she knew that was crack, man.
No. They're not saying that she didn't know. The first bag she read was empty.
Yeah.
And then she was like, damn, I ain't got no more.
And then she remembered
that she had the crack. So she was trying to go for the weed first.
Yeah. Because like the door was open. She was overhearing the conversation. And she was like, I'm over this type of energy. Yeah. She shuts the door.
You going to smoke weed and go downstairs and not even think your mom's going to smell it? Come on, weed is strong.
Hey, she's the children. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, it's children. So she went, tried to get the weed to kind of get the edge off. She didn't see the bag. She saw the bag was empty. Then she was like, you know what? I got that, that crack.
This rock.
I'm hit this rock real quick.
This Tyrone Bigham. And then she died.
Yeah.
Instant.
And it sucked watching Juke really look excited at that bus stop.
Yeah.
Like that was really sad.
Shout out to Haley Kilgore, man. She is killing the role of Jukebox.
Well, Annabelle, I like her character as well. Nicole, I like.
Yeah. Well, I'm not discrediting her, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, she gone, so I feel like we should go ahead and give her roses on this show.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the heart of the show, which is Jukebox, because I feel like just because of how she's choosing to portray a character and everything, like it's so believable in a sense. Like she's nailing every mannerism, every emotion. I clearly think that she's like the focus of the show, even though this is about Kanan. I really love to see her transformation as a character, and to see how this is going to lead into how we know her in Power and everything like that. So I think she's doing a dynamic job. But Annabelle did do a great job playing as Nicole, as far as being that character for Jukebox to sympathize with and everything.
Right.
And I think she served as that catalyst, or that one central figure in Jukebox's life that probably could have made her go a different direction.
Yeah. And
now that person is gone, we're about to see the downward spiral of Jukebox because of that.
Them two they really embodied a lot of like the issues of like that era. Especially with Jukebox being from an environment where you can see her being conflicted. She sees this type of thing her whole life, but that's not her. And she's trying to find ways to get away from it. But, she found love to take that away. But, I think they said this isn't no fairy tale. I think 50 Cent said in one of his monologues, this isn't no fairy tale. There's no happy endings for people like us in some regards. And tragedy strikes, and all that innocent goes away with that. So just seeing that breakdown is just really, really amazing.
Yeah.
Just to backtrack, we completely forgot to mention that when it came to the apartments, Rock got confronted by the city officials. She came back later in the day to get up with him. She thought she was going to be able to pay him off, but he had other plans of raping her.
Yeah.
And she damn near killed him, but Marvin sure did finish the job. But it was just hilarious seeing Marvin vent to him, and they put him in the wall.
Yeah, that was tough.
Some crazy stuff, man.
Yeah.
And then we missed the crack killing the junkies.
We mentioned.
We mentioned it.
Yeah, we mentioned it. So now, we see Kanan sitting on the couch with the vial. I thought he was going to come clean and tell his mom, but he told his mom about the cop pulling up on him. And his mom had the reaction where she lying.
Oh yeah.
The way she sat up.
Oh, of course.
I didn't even pick that up. You're right, and I think he's starting to notice that a lot.
Yeah.
And he knows deeper than what it is. Good call. I ain't even picked
Deeper
that
than
up.
snacks.
Yeah.
So, predictions for the last 3 episodes.
Kanan's gonna find out that. Well, you know what? He probably not. I don't think he's gonna find out that Howard's the daddy.
Oh, he's gonna find out. That's his only purpose.
I think Howard gonna die.
Yeah, really? Before he can even?
Yeah, before he
Not
can
from
even
the
tell him.
disease.
Oh,
Yeah, not from the disease at all.
Yeah, good
Something
point.
else. I think Howard gonna die. Kanan ain't gonna never know. I think Lou is gonna do something drastic because the focus has been on Lou a lot, and Unique is gonna make a big move.
yeah.
Of course, that's apparent. So, but yeah, other than that, let's go play it out. This whole thing between Unique and Rock is gonna play out. I want to say over the course of 2 episodes, and the final episode is probably gonna set up the next season storyline.
Yeah, it's starting to get really good, in my opinion. We're starting to see the play that Rock is trying to make as far as getting the new connect. And Rock is probably going to kill that the husband of that of the store owner.
Of course.
Oh,
so
yeah.
we know that's going to super happen. I'm curious to see this war with Unique and Rock. I think that's going to go down. And then of course Jukebox. I got a feeling she's going to kill Kanan's girlfriend. I just got a feeling, man.
Davina?
I feel like somebody's gonna have to take out Davina. Davina's a snitch, man.
Then who gonna take care of the baby?
She keeps putting things together.
I don't want Davina to die because then that baby ain't gonna have nobody. She ain't got no mama.
The streets, man. Streets need a body. I feel like she's too curious, and she still keep trying to put pieces and stuff together, and she gotta go. And it might be Juke that does it, because remember, Kanan we got to figure out why Kanan and everybody was so afraid of Jukebox.
I don't think that's going to come up this soon. I know what you're talking about, but I don't think...
Streets need a body, man. And I don't know who Juke's going to take out. And Davita's the only one I can think of, especially after Juke lost her. She lost Nicole because of the hands of Kanan. And we all know how power goes, man. That get back is real.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that Juke is going to find out Kanan had that rock that killed Nicole?
Of course.
Of course she's going to find out because they're going to blame her for the drugs.
You think they're going to blame Juke?
Of course her family is going to blame Jukebox.
That's the one fear they have.
We know
about.
It was that repellent that gave you those
come on,
drugs.
Man. That's part of the black person lineup right there.
And her
right?
finger.
So
if
how
they go the fingerprint route, she had the vial. So if they go the fingerprint route, I don't know if they're doing that. So look, man, my assumption is, and I don't know if it'll happen this season. It'll definitely happen by the end of the show. Kanan's gonna lose all his family members.
He has to.
That's the only thing I think that could turn him into a menace. So his mom's not gonna make it out. His brothers aren't gonna make it either. Because if they were alive, he would have mentioned them in Power.
Of course.
Jukebox. I feel like she's gonna confide in Burke. I feel like her and Burke are gonna become really close friends. It's gonna be why she's gonna become a police officer, and I think her and Burke might actually end up in a relationship, and Burke may end up being killed as well, and that might send Jukebox over the edge. I feel like she's gonna fall in love with an older woman.
That's tough, man.
Hey,
I don't think they'll go that far.
I mean, she's still 15, bro.
So?
Yeah, you can't cut. They're not gonna do that.
I don't think
This
about
power,
that. But
man.
I do agree with you that she go get up with Burke.
Yeah. It's whether they have a relationship or not. Burke insinuated that she was, at least bisexual.
Oh yeah, super boss.
So would
And-
Burke become a dirty cop?
No, absolutely not.
Then
But
how would Juke become a dirty
like
cop?
I said, it's gonna. I think Burke dying may have her lose all hope. Maybe
I don't know about
maybe Rock or something like that. Because just the fact that in the last episode, the cop's like, I told your dad I would take care of you, make sure nothing happened to you. It's like when you hear lines like that in Power, that means somebody dying. So, hey, this is just my fucking Hail Mary prediction for the show. There's no evidence of most of this stuff. Obviously, Anna is going to become the owner of the store. Lou will end up taking over that record label, but they all going to die.
Yeah.
At some point.
Everybody.
And it's going to be Juke and Kanan left. Kanan's going to jail. Juke's going to be a police officer by the time it ends. We all know how that goes. But we know Juke's gonna be ruthless because she just lost the love of her life. So that's reason enough for her to be ruthless. She'll just find a legal way to be ruthless.
A smarter way.
Being a police officer.
Yeah.
And it's not like Kanan was scared of her for real. It's just his family.
He had a lot of respect for her, man.
It's family.
It wasn't. I don't think it was scared. It was just the fact that
she crazy.
That too.
Exactly.
But it sounds like they had an agreement to something like, all right, well, since this happened, I don't want to see you again, or something like that. So something happens.
I feel like
for him to he wouldn't have called her if something happened.
No, I don't think he called her willingly. He called her willingly. It was just like a last resort kind of thing. Like, hey, you the only one I can trust. And I always think about that line when he confessed to her that he killed his son, and she was like, he wasn't family or something like that. You got to do what you had to do. He stepped out of the family or something like that. So,
but at the same time, that was written before this show was. So that's just
no. But I'm saying that's going to allude to something that is going to happen in Kanan, raising Kanan. So that's what I'm saying. Something with family is going. This family has a strong tie.
So Davina's going to have his kid and going to get killed. Oh, well, I should be asking you that because you said Davina was going to die.
Killed.
Yeah.
Because you gotta think, I'm a young mother. Don't make me a young grandmother. That line tells you somebody's getting pregnant.
But that's not Davina's. Davina's not the mother. I think
you don't know that?
Oh, I think the timeline doesn't match.
Yeah, I don't think the timeline
doesn't match.
Why not?
I think I
well,
saw
no,
somewhere.
it might match because he's 15.
If he was 30 when we meet Sean, if he's 30, then the timeline 100% meets up. Well, not even 30. He'd be like 25 when he was Ghost Driver.
Yeah, so
bruh, it matches.
Kanan is like in his late 30s, early 40s, probably in the show.
Yeah.
So, and because he was in jail for how many years?
I can't remember.
It was a term.
You might be right. Maybe she does get away with it.
And I'm pretty sure if Davina was dead, you're right. Davina may die because Kanan raised his son on his own, right?
Yeah.
When he went to jail, he was under Ghost's wing.
Yeah.
So, Davina might not be around at that point. Either way, I'm curious to see where it goes.
Yeah, same.
So, man, let us know in the comments what you guys think is going to happen on Power Raising Kanan. Looking forward to checking out BMF. Looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully it's not too much, dramatization away from the real story, just because I've heard the real story is really interesting.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I wasn't in Atlanta when that was happening, but I hear it was all over the billboards and you couldn't miss it.
I thought it started in Detroit.
It did. They're from Detroit,
okay.
but BMF is notorious for Atlanta, not necessarily Detroit.
Okay.
So Big Meech was in Atlanta, and Highway T was in Detroit.
So the story starts off in Detroit and probably lead off into Atlanta.
And then they end up having a distribution all the way to New York. They were supplying drugs for Fab, G's, like all the rap drug dealers were getting their drugs from BMF.
Okay.
So I'm assuming they'll show how they were trafficking drugs everywhere. But I know they were bringing them in Detroit because if most people don't know, Chicago's a huge hub for drug distribution in the United States. They come into Chicago and it kind of like branches out to other places.
Yeah, Chicago, and I think Florida's another point. Was another point too.
Yeah, it's still a little harder to get in Florida now, but because of the technology they're using out there. But
Oh, you talking about nowadays? Oh,
nowadays. BMF, that wasn't even that long ago.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That was that was recent. That wasn't no long time fiction ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace.